know a lot of people who just can't bear to watch him, and yet there are other people who just think he's terrific. And, you know, they get incensed if anybody even, you know, dares suggest that it isn't perfect.
The greatest free skater in the whole world, and there's no doubt in my mind.
He just does the same thing other people do in a way so that there's no comparison with the way other people do.
Oh, I just wish I could skate as good as he could.
I'd die inside. I just melt. He's just great.
He's an extraordinary person, absolutely. He's just one of those people you either love it or you hate it.
My skating and my painting are both artistic functions, both very individual, both very much a part of me. The skating has definitely influenced my painting because I'm very aware of fluidity of line, movement, and rhythms.
It looks like doodle art.
There's just so much detail and so much color. You can look for hours, and there's always something new that you can discover.
It seems to be lacking in gut feeling.
It would help him if he sort of found out what's happening in the world today. I wonder where he gets all his ideas. Like here, he has 6 toes on every foot there. You know, you wonder what he's thinking about when he does these things, don't you?
The most important thing that people can say about me as a painter is to refer to me as a painter. The infuriating thing is to be referred to as the skater that paints.
Nice.
You just want to go up and touch it. Different, but I like them.
I sometimes arrive upon a motif on canvas, and then I think maybe I'll just put that into a program.
know, he's the greatest in the world, and I'm the first one to admit it. Skating has almost reached the ultimate it can technically. In order to progress, the sport has to develop artistically. Toller was the first and still the leader in developing skating artistically, and that's the way it has to develop.
On the second double axel, you have to push your hip up. You always have to remember that, okay? Let's just remember.
Double axel's really, really good now.
Pick up from the drag.
Well,
You have to give that extra little...
he knew.
A big sweep. That was not a sweep. Beautiful. No, I only don't want to end up here. Make sure that spin gets center right. Okay.
Remember on that footwork, dynamic. Top belt there.
Very big sweep of the arms.
You do it and it looks super strong and dynamic.
Let's do double axel spiral.
So you should just try that one.
Yeah. It's always the same old thing, eh?
He doesn't have that. Finish up.
Okay, pick up the spin, Tal. No, the spin is over there. Look at the spin is there. You cannot always pussyfoot around with them. You can be very nice and very encouraging, but sometimes comes a moment you feel, well, you have to just put your foot down and... I got so mad, I just burst out as like, I'm smart enough. Do this, do that. One morning he came down to the rink and I didn't know him so well. I didn't even know he was a painter. He brought his folder with all these drawings. I took one look and I said, wow, I love it.
Every face that I have ever painted in my life has been a self-portrait.
he's very different. He got very much punished for that in the beginning. I said, just move and be yourself on the ice. And that's what he became himself. And a lot of skaters never become themselves.
There really isn't all that much mystery in compulsory figures. It's a set number of prescribed circles on the ice, and we are judged according to the tracings, according to the quality of the turns, the quality of the edges, and the general layout of the figure. Competition, the tension is just unbelievable, like just getting changed, putting on your skates, doing exercises, whatever. You're constantly aware of who is skating.
I just don't think it's possible to have come through all this and not want to win. I think Toller wants to win very much too, whether he says it or not. You can't compare that sort of thing. And who's to say that Nuryev's better than Dowell or Baryshnikov? Because it's just all wrong. I mean, that's not what dancing and skating's about. It shouldn't be, anyway.
A performer can never perform 100% with his full capabilities in competition. One is constantly worried about making a mistake. When you make a mistake in competition, it's the end. Your whole year is washed down the drain. I feel that this new career ahead of me as a professional will give me an opportunity to skate the way I really want to. Several times people have actually come up to me in my life and said, "You know, I know someone whose name is Toller," and I say, "Impossible. There's only one."